I received a call from a potential new client who told me that he was looking for an attorney to represent him in a medical malpractice case. He told me that he had spoken with one attorney who told him that he could guarantee that he would get him at least $1 million for his medical malpractice case. Is that true? Can an attorney do that? Can an attorney make such a guarantee? You want to know the answer? Come join me for a walk through the neighborhood as I share with you the answer to that question. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski, a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney. The short answer is no. No attorney in New York can ever guarantee a particular result. It doesn't matter how great the attorney is. It doesn't matter how experienced the attorney is. None of that matters. Why? Because the attorney could have 6 months worth of experience. The attorney could have 30 years worth of experience. It makes no difference. No attorney can ever guarantee a particular result. The fact that this attorney told this potential client that his case was worth at least $1 million, that's an opinion by the attorney. But yet this attorney went further. He went one step further. Not only did he tell him what he thought his case was worth, at least $1 million, but he told him that he believed he could get at least $1 million for him. Is that right? Is that possible? The answer is no, it's not right. And is it possible? The answer is maybe yes, and then again, maybe no. The reality is when a new potential client comes to me for the very first time and starts sharing information with me, I have no idea, and there is no possible way that I or any other attorney will know the true value of that particular case. Now, the person who is coming in looking to see if they have a valid case might say, I know in my heart of hearts that I have a $10 million case. I know that so many things were done wrong, and I know that the injuries I suffered were horrendous, they were permanent, they were disabling. And all of that may actually be true. However, and this is a big but, however, that does not mean, nor does it guarantee, that your case is worth X amount of dollars, nor does it ever mean that a particular attorney can guarantee that you will be receiving, and you will receive, a particular amount of money. There is no possible way that any attorney, during a brief phone call, to learn details of your matter, to learn information about what happened to you and why, there is no possible way that any attorney could give you an accurate assessment and an accurate value of your case just at that initial interaction, whether it's a phone call or whether it's in person. The only real way to have any significant idea about the true value of your injuries is if an attorney does a detailed, thorough investigation. And what's that? Your attorney will have to obtain all of your medical records. Not just some of them, but all of your medical records. Your attorney will have to go through every single page of your medical records, and then, only then, will your attorney have to hire a medical expert to then review all of those records. And the medical expert is looking for a number of things. They're looking to see whether the treatment you received was within the standard of care, and if it wasn't, whether that departure from the standard of care was a cause of your injury. It doesn't have to be the cause, it only has to be a cause. And significantly, the doctor will have to determine whether your injuries are significant and or permanent. In many of these medical malpractice and accident cases, at the very beginning, even before a case has been started, there is no possible way to know the full extent of your injuries. Why? Because they are too recent from the time that they occurred. And it may not be known and may not be able to be known for quite a while, months or even years later, to determine whether or not your injuries are in fact permanent and disabling. And now, for an attorney to be able to say, yes, your injuries are very significant, we believe it has a value of X millions of dollars, the only way that can occur is after a detailed investigation, after a medical expert has confirmed that you have a valid basis for a case, after we have obtained all of your subsequent treating doctor's records, all the doctors whom you have seen after the malpractice occurred or after the accident occurred, and then, and only then, after we talk to our expert and talk to some of your treating doctors, will we be able to make an accurate assessment of what we believe your injuries are worth. Now, just because an attorney tells you that he believes your injuries are worth X millions of dollars, does that mean that you're going to see that amount in your pocket? The answer is no, it does not. Again, why? Because no attorney can ever guarantee a particular result. That's a fact. Whether you go to me or any other lawyer in the state of New York, no attorney could possibly guarantee a particular result. Now, does that mean that experience does not matter? No, absolutely not. Experience does matter. And handling the same type of case in the past does have an effect on your particular case, not just through discovery, but also settlement negotiations as well as trial. So now, let's get back to the question I raised at the beginning of this video. This potential new client is telling me that this other lawyer that he spoke to told him that his case was worth $1 million. He also told him that he believed that he could get him $1 million, at least $1 million, as part of any settlement. And this was most fascinating to me, that the attorney told him that he would not have to go to trial. Why? Because he would do everything possible to settle, and he believed that he would be able to settle that particular client's case for at least $1 million. Can an attorney do that? Is it possible for an attorney to make such a promise and a guarantee? In my opinion, the answer is absolutely not. No one can determine whether or not you're going to get such an offer. No one can determine whether or not your case is going to trial. And if somebody does try to give you that storyline about how they could guarantee and they will guarantee and make all these promises, I have to share with you that it is my belief, my firm belief, that you should go find another attorney immediately. Why? No attorney could ever possibly make those promises. Not possible. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you just to open your eyes and to help you understand how these types of cases work in the state of New York. You know, I recognize you're likely watching this because you have questions or concerns about your own matter. Well, if your matter did happen in New York and you have not yet started a lawsuit, but are thinking of doing so and still have questions that need to be answered, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. You know I answer questions like yours every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at Oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.